Yo, what's up, you guys? It's your boy 3 Stacks in this thing, representing the squad, baby. And we're gonna go over updated variant of Gym Knights with the One Master Diamond. So everybody's saying RIP, to the FTK decks. That's not true. The only one that left was the Pendulum Magician one. FTK Gym Knights is still viable. Bro. I don't understand, bro. I don't know how people give up on a deck so fast, bro. Like, they gave up on Spirals when they hit Quick Fix in Drone to 1, and then a month later, people are like, oh my god, this deck is still good. Like, why y'all give up? Why y'all give up so early? Try to, just play around with your deck. Do test hands. Just try to figure stuff out. Try to procure necessary knowledge for your deck so that you'll know how to play it even when the Banlist hits it. We know how to FTK with One Master Diamond. And I'm going to show you guys my updated deck because Gym Knight FTK is still viable. And now it's the only FTK deck that survived the ban list. So, bro, this is stupid good. It makes Gym Knights more powerful than they already are. So, 3 Block Dragon. Bro, this is the Dragon Ruler. He's a +3. He's better than Master Plan. Your rocks can't be destroyed. He summons himself infinite. It's not hard once per turn. You loop him. He's a rock. He's tutorable. He's just so busted, bro. Block Dragon is one of the main boss monsters that you go into so often. He protects you from Ghost Ogre, Torrential, Darkhold, Raigeki, Masterpiece before it got banned. Block Dragon is too good. And we played 3 Rescue Rabbits because it's a win con. Rescue Rabbit Block Dragon is one of the 27, but now I discovered 2 more 2-card FTKs because I'm always practicing with this deck. There's 29 different 2-card FTKs that you can do with this deck, and it's stupid. Bro, it's just so stupid. And there's 17 3-card FTKs. You're always going to FTK. They have to have an Ash, and you have to not have a Call by the Grave. Or you have to not have a way to make Block Dragon Chainlink 1 and Nightmare Goblin Chainlink 2, which you always do. I never lost to an Ash Blossom yesterday at all. Even when they asked my Brilliant, I was just like, alright, summon Block Dragon. 3 Lone Fire Blossoms, 3 Plant Osiris Scorpios. This is to search either Gem Knight Fusion or Brilliant Fusion. It's to search either one. Predaplant plus a Fusion is literally an overdone FTK. It's like your FTK still have 6 cards in hand. You'll have a way to keep going, but they're already dead, so what's the point? Predaplant plus anything is game. As long as the other thing is a monster, Predaplant is just, by itself, it's an FTK. Just this, no lie. I did it yesterday. It's stupid. And the reason is because of Nightmare Goblin. How you can get the additional normal. You resolve the Predaplant. You search your Brilliant. You overlay MX Saber Invoker. Go into Mystic Radiant. Load your grave. Summon, do the Brilliant Fusion. Summon Zirconia. Dump your Block Dragon. And then you special Block Dragon. Link with Zirconia and Black. Goblin Chainlink 1. Goblin Chainlink 2. Block Dragon Chainlink 1. Get the additional normal for Goblin. Normal summon one of the targets you searched off of your Block Dragon. Then you, link up, you go into your Unicorn using the Goblin and the Mystic Radiant. Discard the Crystal Rolls for cost. Shuffle your own Brilliant Fusion because it targets any card. Draw your card, right? Not draw your card. Just shuffle your Brilliant Fusion. Use Crystal Rolls, special summon itself. Dump, add, link, go into your Phantom Quartz, game. Off of a Predaplant, I promise you. It's stupid good. Predaplant plus anything is game. If you can resolve Rescue Rabbit, as long as you have a way to either make Curious or go into Block Dragon, it's game. So with Rescue Rabbit plus any other Gym Knight monster that's not Lapis, Rescue Rabbit plus Lazuli, Obsidian, Garnet, not Armadillo, an actual Gym Knight, it's game, bro. So Rescue Rabbit is even a 1-card combo, basically. This deck is too consistent. 2 Cobras, because I hate drawing it. I know that you draw it more often when you play it too, but here's my theory. I'd rather draw a Cobra and still be able to play a Predaplant engine than draw a Cobra and not be able to play it at all. I know that might make sense to you, but it might not. It makes sense to me. When you draw the 1 of Cobra, it's dang, I have Predaplants that are dead. Now I have a whole engine that's dead. But when you play 2, you draw it and it's oh, it's fine. I'm just going to discard it for cost with this. And that's it for your starter cards. You have a lot of powerful starter engine cards, 12 of them. Then for the actual Gym Knight stuff, we play 3 Armadillos. Pipe it up. Then we play 3 Obsidians because this guy's just stupid. He don't care about Master Rule 4 at all. 3 Lazulis. You recur her 5 times. You dump all 3. You add back Vanillas. You put them back with Phantom Quartz. You dump 2 more. Add Vanillas. It's how you just keep fusing off of the same cards. It's stupid. And then I play 3 Garnets and 1 Lapis. They're going to say, where are your Tourmalines, bro? Look, man, I'm FTKing and I'm OTKing. and I don't really need Prismara. I don't need Topaz. Like, bro, I promise you. Like, this deck, it doesn't even need that. It's nice to have them, though. But, like, my deck, I play Gem Knights different. I played the deck for 9 years. Like, I've tried it all, bro. Like, I know how to OTK without Prismara. I know how to FTK without it either. Like, this is just, it's a better target. Mistress Radiant, 2400 beat it. Like, it's just, you need the statistics as well. Like, I promise you, bro. And I got 10th place with it anyway, so I didn't need the Tourmalines. We got Crystal Rose and the Goblinberg. One-ofs that you can draw and still use. Especially this one. You can do some nutty plays with this, even when you draw it. And that's it for your monsters. You play a lot of monsters, bro. A lot. Spells are 3 Unexpected Die because I'm trying to turbo out my Phantom Quartz. Unexpected Die plus Predator Plant is actually overkill. Unexpected Die plus a Gem Armadillo is probably going to be... Well, when Master Diamond was at 2, you would be able to burn your opponent for 5,000 and then make Calamities. But now what you can do your Lapis play. You can burn. What you do is you use the Master Diamond to add an extra resource back. When you hard summon it, and you end up inflicting 7,000 damage off of an Unexpected Die and an Armadillo. And that to me is still busted because if you get one more turn, you can just make Lapis and burn them for the rest. So Unexpected Die is just stupid, bro. It's way too good. It's almost like when people started seeing how good it was, they would start Ash Blossoming it. And I'd be like, it kind of sucks, but it kind of doesn't at the same time. I just got the Ash out the way now. 3 Gem Knight Fusions, you want to draw it sometimes. Even going second, this card's insane. They negate it, you add it back, negate it, you add it back. One time I got Hope Harbinger. It was really sad, but I ended up making Phantom Quartz and searching the second one anyways. I played through the board. What I did was I did Mrs. Zirconia. I attacked over the Vortex. After the Hope Harbinger sucked this up, I did Mrs. Zirconia. Zirconia was 34. Beat over Vortex, so he couldn't negate nothing. And after that, like, his board was pretty subpar. I played through the 2 negates. Then I did Brilliant, dumped the Block Dragon, did the FTK on main phase 2. It was stupid. Gem Knight Fusion is the best fusion in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't care what anybody tells me. It's the best. Like, it's the only fusion that you can have only one and summon your entire extra deck with this one card. It's just too good. Brilliant Fusion is only here to actually dump Block Dragon. So you play 4 ways. You have 3 Block Dragons and then a Foolish, right? I'll just leave the Foolish there. So you have a lot of ways to get to Block Dragon, and you have Curious. So what Brilliant Fusion is a lot of the times, and what it was for me yesterday, was it was bait for Ash Blossom. Like, I like to bait the Ash Blossom because even though I can mass Goblin, mass Block Dragon with Goblin, because Goblin will be chaining too, sometimes I need it to resolve Phantom Quartz. Like, I actually needed to because I didn't have Gem Knight Fusion and I didn't have a Predator Plant. And, like, if this will resolve, I can make the Phantom Quartz, but I know sometimes I feel like they have the response. So I would play this to bait the Ash Blossom. And when they would Ash Blossom this, which who is not going to, every time I played this as the first card, it got Ash Blossom. After they Ash Blossom that, then I knew, like, it doesn't even matter if I can't get Block Dragon and they can Ghost Ogre my Phantom Quartz without Block Dragon on the field. I resolved him to search Gem Knight Fusion, and that's all I needed. So this was bait all day. I rarely resolved it. And when I did resolve it, I didn't even need to. But it's still busted because it gets you your Block Dragon. It's like 3 more ways to get to your 3 Block Dragons that you also can Curious and Foolish Burial. So you always have Block Dragon. There was never a game where I didn't see him or resolve him. 3 Called by the Grave. It's an FTK deck. Hand traps can hurt you, especially Valor. It's weird, but Valor can hurt sometimes. It just depends on your hand. Like, if you already have Block Dragon in hand and you already have either Gem Knight Fusion or a way to make Phantom Quartz, the Valor's not going to hurt. And you can play around Ash Blossom. You can play around Ash with your Goblin. You play around Ghost Ogre with your actual Block Dragon on the field. And then Joel and Lockbird doesn't even hurt. If you search off your Block Dragon and they Joel and Lockbird you, you're not going to search anymore anyways. All you're going to do is just Fusion Summon and then FTK. So, like, there's very few hand traps that do hurt, but having this makes it so much easier so that you don't have to waste resources playing through the hand traps. You just say no to the hand traps. But this deck is not fragile. It plays through hand traps. I got ashed, and my Phantom Quartz did get ashed, and then my Lapis Lazuli got effect valored, and I had I did get drolled on the resolution of Block Dragon. Because he ashed my Phantom Quartz so the search didn't resolve. So then I Block Dragon. He drolled on resolution. I did my Lapis Lazuli. He effect valored me. I burned him for 9,000 after that. All 3 of those hand traps. I didn't even have a Cold by Grave. Like, they said this deck was fragile. And that's it for the main deck. The extra deck is Master Diamond, Lady Brilliant Diamond. I rarely summon her. The reason why she's here is because you need a target in your extra deck that requires specifically 3 Gem Knights. The reason why is because you get FTK with one Master Diamond. Like, it's so easy, bro. You do anything that you do for a regular FTK What you do is you summon this the hard way with Gem Knight Fusion. After you did your Lapis Lazuli, you use this effect, you do the burn. You banish one Lapis Lazuli. Lapis Lazuli dumps herself, so you have one more left in grave. Then you link with this. It goes to the grave. You shuffle this for cost by paying 1,000. Pay 1,000 for cost, shuffle for cost. You do your Phantom Quartz, and you summon this again. And you have a Lady Brilliant Diamond. She requires 3, so you already have a legitimate target before this got shuffled. And it is for cost, so you can do it anyways. But what you want to do is you want to have this in there just in case. And it's just stupid. You FTK off of this one. The only thing we can't do is summon Calamities now, because Lady Brilliant Diamond is a level 10. But the King and the Queen. This is my proxy for Lady Brilliant Diamond because I lost mine. And I'm really sad about that. Then we played 2 Zirconia. You have to summon this card in so many scenarios. That's why I play 2. Sometimes I even have to put it back to summon it again. It is a vanilla beater, but you have to understand that this card's effect is actually busted. Like the requirements to summon it is what makes it so freaking awesome. I choose this over Prismara any day. And 2 Lapis Lazuli, you do not need 3. Bro, I promise you, like I have too much experience. I played this deck since I was, what, 14 years old? And, like, I've only gotten better with it. You only need 2 of this. And even before we had this, like, Gem Knights were still awesome before this came out. Because this is kind of old, but at the same time, well, it's kind of new, but at the same time, it's not old enough. It's not been around that long. But she's just, like, stupid. You just use one, use her effect, dump this, and then you Master Diamond. So you Master Diamond, and then you Master Diamond again, and that's game. That's all you need is 6 fusions, bro. That's it. Phantom Quartz, they were supposed to hit this. The FTK would, if they would have hit this and Master Diamond, the FTK would be nearly impossible. But, like, let's say they hit this and they kept Master Diamond at 2, you can still FTK, bro. Like, it's stupid. You just have to, instead of, because, like, when you FTK with my deck, the way I play mine, I end with 6 cards in hand, guaranteed every time. There's not a single, there's nothing that won't guarantee that I have 6 cards in hand. But if they hit this, I would end with 2 cards in hand, but I would still burn for 9,000 and then make Calamities anyways if I wanted to. But they kept this card around, so it makes things so much easier. Instead of playing 3 Gem Knights from your hand, you just use this and do it for free. This card's stupid. It loops all your fusions. It recycles your extra deck. This is why I only play just the 6 fusions. Like, you can even recycle, like, if you have a Lapis there, but you have one that's still there, you can just recycle this back and summon the second one, use it, and then dump this, and then do the FTK off that. There's so many different ways you can do the FTK. It's stupid. You can even do it going second. I was going second all day yesterday at San Antonio Regionals. I went first twice out of all those rounds, bro. And I FTK'd every single game. Every single game. Even the times I went second, I would just use their special summon monsters to burn them for more. And I only needed to resolve 1 Lapis. Like, one game, I just resolved 1 Lapis. Didn't even summon Master Diamond. And it was game. And then I have Mrs. Radiant, Goblin. I cut my Unicorn for Griffin. You can just, instead of doing the Unicorn, you just, like, remember I was telling you how you do the Predaplant 1-card combo? You go into the Goblin, and then you, remember I was telling you you link with Goblin and Mrs. Radiant to go into Unicorn? The only reason why you do that is so you can discard your Crystal Rose. So instead of making Unicorn, you can just make Griffin, and you still discard your Crystal Rose. Then you summon everything in his columns. Like, it's stupid, bro. Like, it's too good. Curious, Scoldred, and Link Spider for the rest of the links. Curious is rarely gone into, but you just go into him. Like, when you open those awkward hands where you have, like, a Rescue Rabbit, you can still FTK. You use the Rescue Rabbit to go into your Phantom Quartz. You make this, you dump your Block Dragon, and you win the duel. So that's all I'm saying. Like, Rescue Rabbit is still a 1-card FTK. Like, if you open with just Rescue Rabbit, like, it's still insane. All you need is just a rock in your hand. Any rock. Gym Armadillo. It's stupid, bro. And then the MX Saber Invoker, the only, like, XYZ I go into, because it's part of just shenanigans, you gotta feed your Block Dragon. He has to eat. I'll do a combo video on, just on, like, a separate thing. I don't want this video to be too long. But I'll show you guys how you can FTK. I explained it to you already in the video, but if you still don't believe me, like if you think I'm going to lie to you, I'll show you how you can FTK with 1 Master Diamond anyways. And also, you can play Black Garden in this deck if you think that it's, because it's kind of complicated how you do it, and if you feel like that's not for you, like it's too hard for you to pull off, that's fine. The easier way to do it is just with Black Garden. Just play Black Gardens, and you can just resolve Lapis and this, and then that's still game. But yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it for the deck profile. Hope that you guys enjoyed it. I love you. Make good choices. Don't hurt your brain cells. Stay tuned for future content, and you will be hearing from me soon. Peace.